Hello and welcome to Techie Hive. Today we'll talk about one more top Java interview questions, and here you go. What is difference between Java collections and Java streams? What are terminal and non-terminal operations in the streams? This question allows interviewers to understand that you know Java collections and Java streams, and also you understand how to use them in Java applications. Let's go to the answer. Java collections are a framework of classes and interfaces used to store, organize, and manipulate groups of the objects in memory. They represent data structures such as lists, sets, and maps. For example, array list, hash set, hash map, etc. are the examples of the data structures. They focus on how data is stored and accessed, not how it is processed. So this is an important point over here regarding collections. They focus on how data is stored and accessed, and they don't tell how data is processed. On other hand, Java streams are sequence of elements from a data source that supports function style operations for processing data without storing it. So here you can see Java streams are a sequence of elements of data sources and support functional style operations for processing the data. And they don't store the data; they just process it. Streams do not hold data; they operate on data from the collections, arrays, and input-output channels. They enable declarative, lazy, and possibly parallel data processing. So the important point about the streams is that they are sequence of elements from a data source and process the data, and they don't store the data from the data source. Here are the examples. Here we have created a list of the integers, and using the traditional for loop, we are just printing the elements of the list, and using the streams, we are just filtering out a few of the elements and then printing them using the stream style function reference. Let's see the main difference between collections and streams. So Java collections store and manage data as we discussed earlier. They are only used for storing and managing data. And on other hand, Java streams process and transform data. Java collections are data structures by nature, and Java streams are data processing pipeline. Java collections can be modified. We can add elements and remove elements from there. And Java streams does not modify source collection. They only process the data. uh, they are very eager. So when we add element to the collection or get element from the collection, then we get that immediately. And the Java streams are lazy. So the operations run only when needed. They are lazy in nature. Can be used. So once we have the Java collection and we can use that in our application, but streams cannot be used, and they are only single use by nature. Let's see next what are the terminal and non-terminal operations. Non-terminal operations, you can see here operations that return another stream and are lazy, not executed immediately. So non-terminal operations always return a stream and they are lazy. Can be chained, do not trigger processing. So non-terminal operations does not start the pipeline. They don't trigger the pipeline. Common examples are filter, map, flat map, distinct, shorted. So all these operations return stream, and they are lazy by nature. On the other hand, terminal operations are the operations that end the stream pipeline and produce a result or side effect. So unlike non-terminal operations, terminal operations end the pipeline and they return a result or a side effect. Characteristics return a non-stream result. So they don't return any stream. Trigger execution of all previous operations. So non-terminal operations trigger the pipeline of the streams. So if you don't have any non-terminal operation, in the pipeline, then pipeline won't be triggered. After terminal operations, stream is closed. So here, once the result is returned or side effect is done, then stream is closed. Examples are for each, collect, reduce, count, find first, etc. So all these terminal operations returns a result. And on other hand, non-terminal operations like filter map, they return always a stream. That's the most important difference between these two. Okay, that's all I wanted to cover in this video. Hope you like it. See you in next video.